Of baseball on MLB Network. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Glory and the 51. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Showing bunt here on the opening pitch, but that's in there as we get underway. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Jason Worth. And now the skipper wants to play him to pull. He's given the signal to shift his outfielders to the left side. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 1-1 on its way to Worth. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jason Worth goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
First baseman.
At the plate, Tony Perez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
51. Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Bounce towards the mound. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Charlie Blackmon sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Jose Ramirez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Stepping in, George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. What a play. Into the box, Paul Molitor. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Baseman, Paul Molitor.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dickerson is there, 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and grounded foul. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball. Two. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Dickerson. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Yogi Berra. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Yogi Berra.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Just missing here. 2-0. 2-0 count and the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Here it is on 3-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Scott, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Digging in, number 12. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Second baseman, number 12.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Worth. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Corey Dickerson becomes out number 2 this inning. Gary Sanchez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Scott steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just dropped.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Ichiro now, and he'll start out their half of the
Leading off for
third, top
Detroit,
of the order to follow.
Center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dickerson's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat. Larkin 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. Riding in once again, Jason Worth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped high in the air. Severino is there for it. And that ends the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And a bouncing ball, foul. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat. And we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting 8.
Here's
First
Matt
baseman,
Carpenter.
Matt
First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Seager is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So digging in now, Luis Severino. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Scott looks in. 2-2 on its way home. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman.
Outfield shaded toward
Corey
right center. Here's the
Seager.
first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard to short. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. A quick out number 1. Ready for another chance? Paul Molitor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues. That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Number 8.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. And there's the 4th wide. So he's aboard on the intentional walk. Choo. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Kenley Jansen answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Charlie Blackmon is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Worth is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sinker runs out. Side to start the at bat, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. High pop up. And out. Standing in, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Routine out there for Ichiro, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Ichiro Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And Ichiro will try to stretch it for third, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in once again. Barry Larkin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. Gonzalez scoops it up. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's Jason Worth. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Throw into second. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. As a look, now the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll step off and go to third here. And a dive, but he's back in. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
A line shot to third base. Ready for another shot now. Tony Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Michael Givens is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
In now, Paul Molitor. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Second and third here. 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Skied into very shallow right. After it is Dickerson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Ichiro coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Now batting, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pops him up back behind second base. Larkin is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled back. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Matt Carpenter looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Jansen comes set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled straight back. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Betts. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yogi Berra. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Hard on the ground towards short. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in the
Kenley Jansen.
action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Michael Brantley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ichiro Suzuki. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. The 0-1 on its way. This one's flared toward left center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Barry Larkin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Eric Gagne enters to do the pitching in the bottom.
Eric Gagne.
Now at the plate, Michael Givens. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Leading off with the 51. Pitcher, Michael Givens. Now
D.
pinch
Gordon
hitting.
is going to come off the bench.
Gordon.
She'll be asked to lead off. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two and 2. And he got him. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Charlie Blackmon.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Worth. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Digging in once again, George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a move over to first. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Throw over to first. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Iglesias.
Jason Worth He's at the
Leading
plate
off
now,
for
and he's
Detroit.
quickly behind 0-1.
It looks like he just swung
Jason
right
Ward.
over that sinker right there. But it's so hard about a sinker. You have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup.
And he struck him out.
Second baseman, Corey Seager.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. One out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready once again.
Third baseman, number 4, Paul Molitor.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances. Willie Stargell. We'll see what he can do off
Now
the
coming
bat.
into pinch hit, Willie Stargell.
Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, number
Leading
12.
off for Anaheim. Second baseman, number 12.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stargell moving forward, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
The right fielder, number 10.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. An injury schminjury as Gagne brings the good heater for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. The relay throw, and he is in there. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. from the stretch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stargell has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's safe. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fred Kimbrell will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the...
Attention, please. These changes defensively.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stargell ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Willie Stargell.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
3-0 now. Let it rip that time 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Jung Ho Kang will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jung Ho Kang.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher who's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Charlie Blackmon.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Charlie Blackmon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Stargell moves over, and that ends the inning. Felipe Rivero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another chance? Yogi Berra, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Catcher Yogi Berra.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Mike Schmidt. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Settling in now, Ichiro Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
That was a nasty pitch. A slider from the left-hander to the lefty. Now, you may see a curveball. You might see a changeup. But a slider looks like a fastball, and it keeps running. Left-handers just don't see that very often. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Into the box now. Jose Ramirez
with a 51. The shortstop, Jose Ramirez.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And Larkin's throw is right there for the first out. In now, George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Grounded to first. Perez has it, and he is out on the tag. Coming to the plate now, number 12. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count. That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Digging in, Barry Larkin. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Number 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 46.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's Jason Worth. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Corey Seager waits on deck. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. At the plate, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, strike 1.
Matt, this could be a real.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball one.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1, show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping up now,